Is that I love this. I love that this bothered him so much. I love that Fox picked a news guy nobody knows to interview him.
Donald Trump was really angry when Jimmy Kimmel poked fun at him during the Oscars, and the video went viral on social media. Throughout the rest of the show, Trump criticized Kimmel's hosting skills. Kimmel took the chance to respond by showing off a stone and saying he was proud of something. He then read out a message from Trump's social media about the truth, without actually saying Trump's name or mentioning the Republican nominee.
Has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Get rid of Kimmel and perhaps replace him with another washed up but cheap ABC talent, George Slopanopoulos. He would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous. Blah, blah, blah. Make America great again.
As The Daily Show aired, Kimmel could be seen chuckling and clapping along with the audience while he continued his tradition of criticizing Donald Trump and other members of the Republican Party.
See if you can guess which former president just posted that on Truth. Anyone? No? Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still... Isn't it past your jail time?
Trump suffered the most from his time in prison last year. Tonight, Kimmel hosted the Oscars for the 4th time and shared with Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ree that the event occurred because the telecast was running slightly ahead of schedule.
A little bit of time, I was like, I'm reading the Trump tweet. They were like, no, don't read that. Yes, I am.
Donald Trump's recent interview with Fox News suggests that he is still harboring resentment towards the viral Oscar moment.
Now look, Jimmy Kimmel is every night, he hits me, I guess. His ratings are terrible. He's not a talented guy. I hear he hits me all the time, so I figured I'd hit him because I thought he was a lousy host.
Trump's fury could not be tamed as he hurled accusations at Kimmel, claiming that his intelligence was far lower than anticipated, and boasting about his own superior arrogance on Truth Social. It was evident that Kimmel's jokes had struck a nerve with Trump, affecting him on a deeply personal level.
Put it out on Truth, which is on fire, by the way. Truth Social is doing great. I never expected he was going to be reading it just prior to the movie of the year, which is the big one, right? That's the big one. I think they get the man, the woman, now the movie of the year. He reads my truth on air. He reads exactly what you read. And now the big story is that they all begged him not to do it, don't do it. Right. He probably stupidly, he had to act in a short period of time, like minutes, right? He had minutes because he's on air.
Kimmel's retort highlighted the fact that the news outlet selects an unfamiliar reporter to interview individuals, which greatly appeals to her. She also acknowledged that this aspect of the interview unsettled the person in question.
On Oscar Sunday, there are now dozens of past your jail time shirts for sale. There are mugs. There are tank tops. There's an Isn't It Past Your Jail Time backpack. People are writing it outside the Trump Hotel. There are billboards. There are billboards in Pennsylvania.
Jimmy Kimmel has always been known for his humorous political commentary. But it was not until Donald Trump's presidential campaign that Kimmel's jokes became more focused on the businessman turned politician. Kimmel would often make fun of Trump's hair, personality, and policies on his talk show. And as Trump's political aspirations grew, Kimmel's monologues became more targeted towards him. Kimmel's clever humor and witty take on current events have made him a household name, and his criticism of Trump's policies, particularly healthcare and immigration, has made him a respected voice in the political sphere. In 2017, Kimmel spoke out about healthcare in a personal way, sharing the story of his son's heart condition and criticizing Trump's proposed changes to healthcare. His emotional speech sparked a public conversation about the importance of healthcare, and Kimmel's advocacy for reform has been praised by many. However, Trump was not pleased with Kimmel's criticism and would sometimes respond to Kimmel's tweets with sarcasm and insults. It was clear that Trump was significantly bothered by Kimmel's frequent taunting, and there were even rumors that he had instructed his staff to file a grievance with Disney, the parent company of ABC, regarding the jokes made about him on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Despite the tension between them, Kimmel remained jovial, and continued to make jokes at Trump's expense. His ability to laugh off criticism and remain lighthearted even in the face of controversy has endeared him to many viewers. Kimmel's willingness to speak out against Trump's policies and hold him accountable for his actions has made him a powerful voice in the political arena. His monologues and interviews have become must-see TV for anyone interested in politics or current events, and his impact on the national conversation cannot be overstated.
What a plot twist. The first time Donald Trump ever tries to stop someone from talking about him on television, and it's me. Usually when he wants somebody to stop talking about him, he pays them $130,000, but he wanted me to do it for nothing. I wonder what it was specifically that sparked his Trumper tantrum.
The irony of Trump's thin skin when it comes to criticism was not lost on him, especially considering his tendency to take pleasure in mocking others.
And this guy, Donald Trump, all he does is make fun of, he makes fun of disabled journalists, he calls our veterans prisoners of war, even losers. He insults his opponents, his friends, his family. But if I point out that he's so fat they renamed the plane Air Force Wonder Bread, I'm the bad guy.
During an interview, Kimmel expressed his readiness for the impact that a Trump presidency will have on late-night television. He stated that his concerns were more for the country than his own monologues. However, Kimmel could not fathom the idea of Trump being re-elected and believes that putting him back in the White House would not be a good idea. Kimmel expressed his desire to have Trump on his show and ask him questions that require actual answers. Trump, on the other hand, uses social media to lash out at media organizations and judges overseeing his legal cases. He recently attacked the daughter of the judge who will preside over his criminal hush money trial. Trump accused the New York Supreme Court's judge, Juan Merchan, of being biased and demanded that she drop the case because of her alleged involvement in progressive politics. Recent media activity has provided evidence of President Trump's prejudice against Judge Merchan. Trump has accused Merchant's daughter of having ties to a Democratic political consultancy group called Authentic Campaign. He claimed that Merchant's granddaughter would profit from the jury convictions against him, leading to a conflict of interest due to her engagement. Trump's attorney, Todd Blanche, made no comment due to a gag order. These attacks demonstrate Trump's growing hostility towards Merchant, especially after she set the April 15th trial date for the hush money case. In this case, Trump is accused of concealing payments to Stormy Daniels. Last week, Trump mentioned a social media account linked to Merchant's daughter, which showed a modified headshot of him behind bars. Despite the account belonging to someone else, Trump continued to insist it belonged to Merchant's daughter, using this as a reason to attack her. In response to the recent order prohibiting him from discussing certain individuals involved in his case, Trump claimed that he is unable to openly talk about potential family members, jurors, witnesses, lawyers, and court personnel. It's worth noting that Trump has previously targeted media outlets and judges. During his arraignment in the hush money case, he mentioned Merchant's daughter on Truth Social. His lawyers had also attempted to disqualify himself from the case, citing Merchant's work, but Merchant declined the offer back in August. Kindly share your opinions in the comments section and remember to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the upcoming elections. Looking forward to seeing you in the next update.